This market feels more like a tornado with wind coming at you from every possible direction. And when you look at with what's going on down in DC, you look at the valuations in the market today. You look at the amount of dry powder sitting on the sidelines. You look at the lackluster economic growth. We have a lot of different factors impacting the markets today. So we're in a situation where there's a lot more capital than there are quality assets in the market. It's driving valuations higher and making much more challenging for financial sponsors to consummate transactions in today's market, just because they look at the return they'd be able to get based on the valuations they have to pay, and it doesn't necessarily make the financial sense that it would have made 3, 4, 5 years ago. I don't think we're going to see any significant changes over the near term that are really going to have a real driving factor, positively or negatively, in the market. So I would expect to see more of the same. And we're always looking to see what's going to come out of DC. We're always looking to see are there areas where we're going to see impact on the debt markets, which is going to make debt more expensive or less readily available, which could certainly have a negative impact on valuations as it becomes more difficult to structure transactions, more difficult for both strategic buyers and financial buyers to hit the valuation levels that are needed, which that can, if we see these external market factors impacting the ability to finance these transactions, that would certainly lead to a decline in valuation, which would have positives and negatives. But if you look at the broader industry categories, we expect to see continued growth in technology. Technology M&A, technology private equity activity remains at high levels. Same things with certain areas within healthcare. Biotech remains in favor. There are certain niche areas of manufacturing where we continue to see activity. The restaurant sector, we still see significant levels of activity both on the M&A side as well as private equity investment. And then looking at, and this is kind of crossover between consumer and retail and technology, we still see a lot of those platforms and the e-commerce platforms generating a lot of activity in the market.